Hi guys, my name's Derek. I'm the founder of Bear Herbary, and today we're going to learn about distillation. So distillation is an art. Just like every art form that has ever been and ever will be, each artist has their own way of doing things. So my way might not be the way that somebody else does it. I also come from an alchemical background versus a scientific background. So science and the art of distillation versus alchemy and the art of distillation are a little bit different. If you're unfamiliar with distillation, we use a process called steam distillation in something called an alembic still. The alembic is the shape of the still, which provides us with a better extraction through steam distillation. Steam distillation basically boils down to the steam comes up through the plant, and I'll show you the still in a second. The steam comes up through the plant and it actually extracts the medicinal properties and the oils from the plant. This is the same process they use to extract essential oils. So we're getting essential oils and we're getting hydrosols. Two in the same. Steam distillation is a little bit gentler on the plant, so it's not going to force the plant to open up and to extract. It's just going to gently extract those medicinal properties and the medicinal constituents that we're looking for in each hydrosol or essential oil. We do small batches of essential oils. Those are limited releases at specific times. So if you're not following us on Instagram, and if you aren't signed up for our newsletter, you probably won't hear about those releases. The plants that we're distilling and the essential oils that we're getting, we get only about 3 to 5 bottles, and those bottles are half-ounce bottles. So it's very strong, very potent medicine. Let's go take a look at our still. So this is our still. It's a 40-liter copper hand-hammered still from Portugal. This is a similar style still to what they would use for a distillation of alcohol, but we do not use it for distilling alcohol, of course. So we put water into this bottom cauldron or pot down here. We have a really high heat propane burner that heats the water. But we bring the water to a boil, and then we can adjust the heat based on the output. The plant material goes into this center middle column right here. It's packed in a specific way to allow the steam to move through the plant material and do its extracting job. Then we have the head. This is packed with plant material as well. There's a filter or a screen in the column and in the head. As the water boils and extracts the plant and medicinal material, it comes up through this top part, and then it goes down into a condenser. All a condenser does is condenses the steam back into a liquid. It does that through a constant flow of cold water in a coil that's inside of the bucket here. So we have an input on the bottom and an output on the top for our cold water, and then we have an output for our distillate. So this method allows us to collect the spirit of the plant that is held in our hydrosol. The idea of a holistic tincture is that each tincture that leaves our lab has the mind, body, and soul of the plant, or spirit of the plant. The mind would be the tincturing process or fermentation process. The body is the calcification process, which is the extraction of the mineral salts from the plant. And then the soul or spirit is the distillation process. This is also how we get the term spirits in alcohol. You're distilling the spirit of barley, wheat, corn, what have you, Today we're going to be doing a lemon balm distillation. This is for our new lemon balm hydrosol, and this is also for our lemon balm bug repellent. We're utilizing the growing plant material in our propagation house today. We won't be harvesting off of the bushes of the plant. We're not looking to collect the essential oil, we're just looking to collect the hydrosol. So we don't need a mature plant. Young plants still have the medicinal benefits and the medicinal constituents that we're looking for during our extraction process. These alembic stills aren't self-sealing, so they require some kind of seal. We use a flour-water mixture. This is in case we pack the column too tightly. It allows for a weak point in the distillation process. If pressure builds up in the pot, then it's going to break out through this flour seal that we're making. So we're going to go ahead and apply that right now. We apply it to the bottom here where the column meets the pot, and then again where the head meets the column, and that should be everywhere we need to apply it to. So we'll go ahead and do that, and we'll throw our thermometer on. We're going to crank up the heat until we hear it boiling and we hit a specific temperature at the top of the head, and then we'll go ahead and turn the temperature down and we'll allow it to do its distillation process. So we've got the still all sealed up. We're gonna let it warm up and kind of get going, and then we'll show you the rest of the process. The reason that we use propane heat versus, let's say, electric is simply because from propane we're getting a raw heat. There's no frequency that's being emitted. Through a electric heat, you're going to constantly get a frequency that's emitted, and we're always worried about negative frequencies affecting our products. So in light of that, we do use a lot of what's called orgonite in our lab space. It releases a healing frequency, so we're constantly infusing our products with these healing frequencies. So it's not only working on a physical level, it's working on a spiritual and frequency level that you're not seeing with your eyes, but you're feeling with your body, your spirit. Because we're in a closed area and we are using propane heat, we do have a vent fan. I'm going to go ahead and turn that off really quick so that we can talk a little bit more about the still as it's getting hot. So right now, the head temperature, which is the top of the still, right there, is about 100 degrees Fahrenheit. That's not the temperature of the pot. As the pot heats up and once it starts boiling, then the steam is going to come through the plant material and it's going to hit that thermometer in the head. We want to maintain a specific head temperature throughout the distillation process. We don't want it too hot, we don't want it too cold. It's a very fine line, but we have a lot of variables within the distillation process that we can watch and look to see what the temperature of the pot is. So we're going to kind of go through those really quick, and I'm just going to show you what I do. And again, this is an art. Every artist is going to do it differently. My way is going to be completely different than somebody else's way, but I still yield a high quality, amazing product from my method. So the first thing we look for is if we're producing any distillate, which we are currently not producing anything. So that means our pot isn't hot enough yet. The other point we look at is our flower seal. As that starts to heat up, that's going to dry and create the seal that we're looking for. While it is heating up, we do look for little points kind of like that that could potentially fail through the temperature fluctuation. And then of course the other thing is the thermometer. Right now it's kind of flying up, so we know that we're hitting our proper point, and we can see distillate start exiting the condenser. So we're going to make a few adjustments because this is going a little too fast. We want to maintain a nice slow speed that's going to provide us the highest quality distillation. So this is what we're looking for, a nice slow steady stream coming out of the condenser. It kind of comes in a wave, so a little bit at a time. That means we're getting a good flow through the column and the pot isn't too hot. We do have a triple burner flame under here. So all I did when I made an adjustment was turned the two outside flames off. That allows us to maintain that nice temperature of 200 degrees Celsius. Just getting 200 degrees Fahrenheit. And yeah, so this is going to go for anywhere from 4 to 6 hours, depending on the product. So just gonna let it do its thing. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. If you want to try out any of our hydrosols, go ahead over to our website, blackbearherbary.com. We have the lemon balm, we've got holy basil, lavender, cedar, white pine. I think we still have some white fir left on there too. So make sure you head over there. Also pick up some elixir mixer sample packs. We've got all 3 flavors in a nice easy pack for you to pick up. And those are delicious as an after meal dessert, a midday snack. The Forest Dew tastes like mint chocolate chip ice cream, so that's amazing, and you definitely need it in your life. Anyway, subscribe, like, leave a comment, and we hope to see you in the next video.